Hey everyone, it's that Math Magician. On this video, we're going to take a look at linear equations and we're going to see, can we find the equation for a line using the slope and 1 point on that line? And I think we can. Let's start with our generic equation that we always use for linear lines, y equals mx plus b. Remember that m here is referring to the slope of the line. Okay, so m refers to the slope or to the growth rate of your line, where b is your starting point. Sometimes we also say the y-intercept. So if I'm being asked to create an equation for a line, when I know the slope and 1 point, what I'm really asking for is finding the m term and finding the b term. Now we're really lucky here because we already know the m term. Look right up there, it tells us that m is 4. We know that our slope is positive 4. So what I can automatically do then is rewrite this equation and substitute in 4 for our m term because I know that m equals 4. So we're almost done, right? We're halfway done technically because I need the m term and the b term. I already know the m. I just got to find our y-intercept. Now, how are we going to find that? Well, I have this point over here, this xy coordinate, -1 and 1. So I know that that exists somewhere on my line, right? Somewhere on this line, we're crossing -1 and 1. But now I got to find out where is the y-intercept. So here's how we solve it using this equation that we've started to use. Y equals 4x plus b. But guess what? I know what y equals and I know what x equals. I know it because I have a point. So let's put in that x for -1 and let's put that y for +1. Let's substitute it into the equation and we're now going to have an equation that looks like this. We're going to have, whoops, not -1. 1 equals, because y is 1, 4 times x, but not x because we know that x equals -1. And we're still adding that b term on the end. So now look at what we have there with this equation. This equation saying that we have one variable, b. I don't know what b is. I'm trying to solve for b. But I have numbers now and I can definitely solve this out. So let's do it. I'm going to have 1 and it's going to equal 4 times -1. Well, 4 times -1 is just -4. Still adding the b term. I want b by itself, right? That is the goal down here. I wanted it to say b equals whatever it equals. Well, to get b by itself, right now I'm adding this -4, right? There's a -4 that's being subtracted from our b term. So I want to do the opposite of -4. To do the opposite of -4, I just need to add 4. And if I add 4, those are going to zero out, and now we're good, right? I'm good because now b is the only thing left on the right side because that -4 and +4 zero out. But be careful. What I just did to the right side of the equation, I have to do to the left side of the equation. So if I added 4 on the right side, I'm going to definitely need to add 4 on the left side. And we can definitely solve this out, hopefully without a calculator here. 1 plus 4, that's going to give us 5. So our b term for our equation is 5. We're not done yet because now we just need to write it all into one equation. Y equals mx plus b, but not with the m and the b. Instead, we know that m equals 4, and we know that b equals 5. This is how you find the equation of a line when you know the slope and you know 1 point. We just got to substitute it in and do a little algebra. We'll be good. Alrighty, everyone. It's that Math Magician, and I'll see you on the next episode.